6 residents who were positive as of Friday. Well, time now 6:36. We're continuing these all-important conversations, checking in with school districts across North Alabama as the return to school inches closer.
Yeah, it's just like right around the corner. Joining us right now via Zoom this morning is Dr. Johnny Berry, Superintendent of Arab City Schools. Dr. Berry, good morning. Thanks for coming back on the program.
Absolutely, anytime.
You bet. We know there's no 100% guarantee to protect students and staff. So how do you express to parents and teachers that may be a little uneasy this morning about the return to the classroom in the traditional sense? What do you tell them?
Well, Pat, that's a great question and a great concern. One thing we're doing is we're doing everything the research-based, that what we're getting right now from CDC and from ADPH, the chemicals, the things that we can do that are recommended to clean our buildings and make them as sanitary as possible. We are doing everything we can to work on how we're going to social distance in the classroom. We'll know a whole lot more this week when we get our numbers back from our students who are choosing to go virtual. We'll know more about how our classrooms are going to look, how our hallways are going to look. One of the things that we really discuss quite a bit is the wearing of masks. So what we had decided to do before Governor Ivey's order was to have masks in all transition areas. That would ensure that every student on campus, on any of our 4 campuses, would have a mask on them that they could utilize at any time that we felt like there was going to be a close situation where a teacher was working one-on-one or that type of thing. With the mandate, now we've added masks full-time to our plan. It's just so important for us to keep our kids safe, and we believe the mask can be effective in doing that.
Got to ask you, Dr. Berry, how is this spring's experience at the end of the school year? We know it was a little chaotic for everyone involved. How has that helped in terms of planning and understanding what needs to happen for a smooth transition this fall?
Well, and again, that's a great question. In the spring, what we've talked about a lot around here, who would have thought we would have gotten through that the way we did? I feel like that we had a great plan in place. I think that's the key, is the planning and the extra time that we put into it on the front end. We were just getting out for spring break when that happened. And so we were already working on, okay, what's going to happen if we don't come back? And so we had a plan in place. Now, one of the things going forward is, what we did in the spring will look a whole lot different than what we do in the fall. The rigor will be ramped up a good bit. We really felt like we got to where we needed to be in the fall. I apologize, in the spring, but we really need to ramp that up in the fall because of that summer slide, and we want to make sure that our kids are where they need to be. But I think the biggest lesson we learned was, we can accomplish a lot of things if we have a good plan and we work together to accomplish it.
Dr. Berry, I know you have that target date of August 17th. You're sending that request to the full board, are you not?
Correct. On Thursday, we'll ask the board to approve, instead of starting on the 10th, we want to move our date to the 17th. We've kind of held off on that. We were hoping that maybe cases would die back a little bit and we would be able to start moderately normal. Obviously, that's not happened. And so we want to request to the board to move our date to the 17th. Give us a little bit more time, give our teachers more time to work on the different aspects of social distancing in the hallways and in the classroom and all the different precautions that we're putting in place.
All right, some important dates to remind parents about. You have until the 24th, this Friday, to make a decision about virtual learning for Arab City Schools. We've also posted that plan that they've established for you online at waytv.com, so all the information right there. And it's changing, very fluid situation moving forward. All right, Dr. Johnny Berry,
everything's very fluid right now.
Arab City Schools, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We always appreciate you coming on our show.
Always. Thank you.
We'll keep touching base with you, Dr. Berry. Okay, 6:40 right now.